Introducing a different kind of technology into the classroom. The definition of technology is the branch of knowledge that deals with the creation and use of technical means and their interrelation with life, society, and the environment, drawing upon such subjects as industrial arts, engineering, applied science, and pure science. The application of this knowledge for practical ends, a scientific or industrial process, invention, method, or the like, and the sum of the ways in which social groups provide themselves with the material objects of their civilization. What does technology mean to you? When we think about technology, we immediately think about computers, softwares, games, phones, etc. With so many new innovations coming out, it is important to teach children how to use these types of technologies so that they are comfortable and capable of using them throughout their lives. This is an important task, but in solely focusing on digital technology, we are completely disregarding the very definition of technology, something planned and created, not necessarily on or by a computer. In one of my classes at Montclair State University, I learned about another type of technology and how to use it in my classroom. I created a technology learning activity for my class by choosing a problem from a favorite book and posing the problem to my class. They were then given a variety of tools and asked to create something that would solve the problem. I also provided them with a testing station where they could test their products to see if they worked. Somewhere Under the Rainbow, a TLA activity. Step 1. What is the problem? Introduce the story and stop reading once the problem is stated. Choose a problem that can be solved by building something. Explain the problem to the students. In this example, the problem is that the leprechaun has lost his rainbow and he cannot find his pot of gold. Step 2. How can I solve the problem? Pose the task to the class and show them the materials they are allowed to use in their inventions. In this example, the task is to make something that can help the leprechaun find his gold. Step 3. What can I build to solve the problem? Be sure to show your students the testing station where they will be testing their devices and explain what they are to do. In this example, build a device that can help the leprechaun get the magnetic gold out of his pot without using your hands to pick them up. In the first picture, you can see me showing my students how they're going to test their devices. And in the second picture, I have it shown the gold pieces are magnetic inside the bucket, and the pink line is where they're supposed to stand. The inventing process. In the first picture, Ava claims that she's making a fishing pole. When she tests her device, her first attempt falls apart. As you can see, the pieces are all on the floor. It is important to teach students that failure is okay and encourage them to keep trying. Step 4. How can I tell if it works? Allow students to test their devices in the testing station as many times as they need to. Make sure that the rules for how the devices are to be tested are clear. In this example, the directions were by standing 1 foot away from the black bucket, which is the leprechaun's pot. Students will use their invention to get the magnetic gold pieces out of the bucket without using their hands. Final products. Zion, in his first picture, told me that he made Batman's rocket ship to get the gold out. And in the second picture, you can see that his rocket ship worked. He used a metal washer at the end of the pipe cleaner and it stuck to the magnetic piece on the back of the gold. If at first you don't succeed, try again. This time, I'm making a robot octopus. It has to have 8 legs to get the gold out. Ava's octopus device is a success. She learns a valuable lesson about not giving up on her goals. She used a piece of tape at the end of one of her octopus legs and it stuck onto the gold and was able to pull it out. so she used a different method than Zion did, but both of them were successful. Conclusions. Technology existed long before the computer or even electricity. The students were able to use their own thinking skills and resources to create their own technology. This is a great way to introduce engineering concepts at young ages and teach children how to think like inventors. This is also a great opportunity to encourage your students to have positive confidence and persistence skills.